and welcome to another edition of Almost Martha. And today I am digging back into my childhood. There is this crazy cookbook that I bought, when I was like 13, maybe on a family vacation. So it's all of these kind of Southern recipes, but, to be funny, they have things like 1 pinch of salt, PINCHA, 1 pinch of salt, and 2 hen eggs, or other if you prefer. So it's kind of silly, but I don't know, there were some interesting things in here, but the one that I made on repeat was Flora's fudge pie. It is so easy. It is so easy. And it reads like this: 1 stick of butter, 1/4 cup flour, 1 cup sugar with an H, 1 pinch of salt, 2 squares unsweetened chocolate, 2 hen eggs or other, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla with an H on the end. So there you have it. Miss Flora, today we are going to make your fudge pie, and you're going to love it. We're going to top it with some ice cream. Oh yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. So hold on, little trip down memory lane for me as we make Flora's fudge pie. Okay, so we're going to start at the stove. I have 1 stick of butter in my pan. It's that great Kerrygold butter. And then it asks for 2 squares of baking chocolate. So back in the day, those baking squares were about 1 ounce each. Like if you bought Baker's chocolate, it was about 1 ounce each. This is a little better chocolate. Comes in a little different thing. It comes these nice long things. Each one of these is 2 ounces, and that's exactly what's needed here. So 2 ounces of luscious baking chocolate. And now all we really want to do is melt this all together. So we will let that begin to melt. And once it has melted, we're just going to take it off the stove, and then we're going to add our other ingredients. Listen, I told you this was very easy. So I'm going to cut up my butter a little bit. Don't have it on too high of a heat. We just want this chocolate and the butter to melt and mix together. So low heat, and let's get it all nice and melted together, and then we'll be ready for the next step. We are almost there. We just have 2 little pieces of butter to melt. And the mixture isn't that hot, which is great, but it's all at a nice melting point. And now that it's all melted, we're going to take it off the stove. Okay, here we are. So I have my melted chocolate mixture. I have my 2 hen eggs, because I don't have any other kind of egg. And I am just I'm gonna break these off on the side. I hate to just put eggs directly into a dish, just to be on the safe side. You don't want any shells in there. And I'm just gonna scramble those just a tad. Okay, so before I add my egg mixture into my kind of warm chocolate, I'm gonna start with something else. I'm gonna start with some sugar. So this is 1 cup of granulated sugar. This will kind of help take some of that heat, out of the mixture. So just adding that sugar in. Okay, there we go. All right, that's 1 cup of sugar with an H at the end. Now I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla. So you can add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I'm actually going to do my vanilla paste. So I'm going to put nice vanilla paste in here. Okay. About a little little more than 1 teaspoon. You know, I like to add a lot of vanilla. So there you have it. I got that in there. I need 1 pinch of salt. Oh, 1 good pinch of salt. There we go. And now I think it's safe to add my eggs in. So I'm just going to drop my eggs right into the mixture. Stir that up well. And then the last thing I'm going to add is a little bit of flour. So it's a 1/4 cup of plain, you know, all-purpose flour. I'm just going to add that right in. And now I'm just going to whisk this in. So this is going to thicken this, you know, as it cooks. So just a 1/4 cup of flour is going to give Miss Flora's fudge pie a little bit of body. Now I'm just going to make sure I'm working in all of the flour. You can see pretty easily where you have flour lumps or anything. So this is the consistency of the pie. I have my oven set to 400 degrees, and this pie is only going to cook about 20 minutes. So not only is it, you know, easy, but it's quick. And you know what? This pie is so easy, even Mark can do it. I'm sure you have a Mark in your life too. Okay, this pie is ready to go into the oven. Now you can wait and bake this pie until it's a little closer, you know, to when you're going to serve it. And that way it'll be nice and warm when, you know, when you're ready to put your ice cream or whipped cream on it. Or you can bake it ahead of time. And if you want to slightly heat it before you serve it, you can do that too. This pie can take that. So I'm going to put it into a glass Pyrex. There's already a lot of butter in this. So I don't really, you know that it's going to take a little pan, but I think I'm going to spray a little pan in. Okay, so just to be on the safe side, and why not? Why not? I'm going to take my Pyrex. I'm just going to, a little bit of pan. And now I'm just going to put this right on in. So there's no crust. This thing makes its own crust in a sense. Don't need a pastry crust here. Now I don't remember adding nuts to this when I made it as a kid. I would just leave it plain chocolate. However, some nuts really would be good in here, don't you think? So I think I'm going to add a few nuts. So I happen to have a few hazelnuts right here. Oh, I love hazelnuts. It's my new thing. When I was in Paris, everything had hazelnuts. Salads had hazelnuts. Desserts had hazelnuts. It was just, you know, fantastic. So now hazelnuts are my new best friend. And guess what? I bought a whole bag of like roasted hazelnuts at Costco. Oh, so there you go. There you go. Oh, and they're so pretty too. Make very nice, pretty on top. So I'm just going to do a few more. And this pie cooks pretty quick, so only about 20 minutes. So if you need something really quick, you know, really quick for a dessert or something like that, have guests coming over, ran out of time. Boy, this is, and it's really good. Your guests will love it. Love it, love it. Okay, perfect. So that's it. So I'm going to pop this in the oven and I'll let you know what it looks like when it comes out. But oh my goodness, it's so good. You're going to love it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 20 minutes. And there we are. There we are. completely done. We got our hazelnuts on top. It looks really, really good. Ooh, this is good. Now, I know it's tempting to slice it when it's super hot, but it will fall apart. So we just need to let this cool, and then we'll slice it up. You can slice it just like a regular piece of pie and put your ice cream or whipped cream on top, but I would not slice it until it's cooled down a little bit, okay? Oh, you're gonna love this. And how easy was that? It was super, super easy. So yes, even Mark. Yes. So I'm going to show you what it looks like right when I'm ready to serve it. But here it is, Flora's Fudge Pie. If you want this recipe, go to almost-martha.com. And this recipe and all the other recipes that I've done are there. And this is a recipe from my childhood. So I'm going to love it. And I think they're going to love it too. My friend Trish is coming, and she loves like chocolate lava cake and chocolate. So she's going to love this. So this will be great for her, and great for me, and great for Mark, and great for everybody. So there you go. I'm going to let this sit here and cool, and I hope you make it, and I hope you join us next time on Almost Martha. We're going to have fun this summer cooking and having a great time. This is a great recipe to have in your repertoire, super easy. So go to almost-martha.com, and I'll see you next time.